Well, I've heard you say right-wing populism is like the secondary
No, wait a minute. But yeah. Like secondary with
phenomenon.
regard to the today's liberal democratic state upstream. But you know who knows this? I hope now I will refer to proper guys. Bernie Sanders said one this. He said against this the Hillary Clinton approach of we should not move too much to the left because then we will lose the middle voters. No, he said our main target on the right would be those who now vote for Trump because they don't trust this mega corporate, politically correct liberalism embodied in Hillary Clinton. So my point is this one. Of course, when we have concrete issues, abortion, racism, healthcare, of course we should make pragmatic pact with the liberal Democrat. But we should all the time be aware that right-wing populism is not secondary in the sense that it's not important, but secondary in the sense that it is a reaction to what went wrong in the predominant American establishment. In this sense, it comes second. It can be and is, of course, if it takes power, more dangerous. I'm not saying anything revolutionary here. I'm saying the same thing as it depends on which political side you are. But let's take one with whom I don't agree politically, Winston Churchill. He was absolutely anti-communist, but he saw Hitler from 33, even earlier. Hitler is now the main danger. I'm ready to do pact with the devil, which meant in that case with Stalin, to beat it. And that would be my motto. Just beware that although, of course, it's better to have Biden than Trump, but this old welfare state that Biden embodies is the ultimate cause of our troubles. Now, I'm not saying Biden is, as a person, necessarily, I don't know how bad. He did, especially in internal economic, social politics, some pretty good things for social welfare, blah, blah, blah. For example, wasn't he, so I read, the first American president who openly went to support striking workers? Mm-hmm. This is something. What happened with Israel?
The railroad strike. I mean, he's very there's a lot of contradictions in his.
Absolutely. Behavior. But so why is he doing what he's doing in Gaza? I know people who know people who know people who, at the end of the line, know people in the White House. And the version I got from them, very interesting, is not Jewish money and so on. But the idiots who advised him were worried that he appears as what he is, old senile. And he said, you need to show some strong manhood, authority.
He got a lot of criticism for pulling out of Afghanistan. Like, that was probably his lowest.
And that also, yeah. So although Trump began that, you remember, Trump already made a deal with Taliban.
Right, exactly. And so, but this is some overcompensation for appearing weak after Afghanistan.
So would you agree with this? I think if we all, not only leftists, here I'm very open, even some intelligent conservatives see this, that the crisis is deeper. If we are moderate left or moderate right, our ideal is Fukuyamaist, this liberal democratic capitalist state with, of course, certain social services and so on and so on. You know who knows best that this is over? Francis Fukuyama himself. I don't know where he is now, but a year ago, he was pro-Bernie Sanders. He saw this Fukuyama himself is no longer a Fukuyamaist, you know. So we should move, and you know, that's why, to conclude with my style provocation, that's why, although I have no illusions about the horror of really existing socialism, that's why I still call myself communist. By this, I don't mean a new central committee, secret police. What I mean is this. Don't you agree that we are now caught in 3-4 fatal crises: ecological crisis, immigration, decay in the third world, and so on, not even to enumerate them. Can I don't see any way out of this without, first, stronger social control over the market, and B, stronger international cooperation. There is no chance of even coping with ecological crisis without international, much more obligatory cooperation. And the example I always use, you must have heard it. You remember, were you there? No, you were too much to the south. 3 years ago, the big heat, summer heat in
Right,
up there, Vancouver, Seattle.
Yeah.
But you couldn't say they should take care of it. They were probably, that area, Vancouver, Seattle, pretty good moderately in their ecological politics. Is that the whole air circulation around the northern pole is perturbed. You cannot treat it as a local crisis. So we absolutely need this. That's why, to annoy many leftists, I also think that the solution to immigration is not just let's open our borders and so on. No, immigration is an ambiguous phenomenon. Yes, they escape war, but at least in Europe, we know that immigration from some countries like Romania, Albania, is controlled so much by criminal gangs and so on. So no, we have to attack the causes of immigration. It's not enough, this liberal openness. Let's get them in, because in Europe, it's clear. If you adopt just this liberal approach, let's open our border, then all Europe will become, and it's already becoming, what now happened with Gert Wilders in Netherlands, Denmark, Sweden, even Norway, of course. They, I say like something obscene, but I like to provoke hatred. They had moderate left wing till a year ago, very beautiful woman, Sanna Marin. She lost. Now they have a hardline, right-wing, anti-immigrant government and so on.
You know where she is now. You know where she is. You know where she is now.
I know this has disappointed me deeply. She's now working for Tony Blair.
Tony Blair.
Tony Blair, I really think that he's simply a model of how the Murdoch press can control a politician.